There's 1, 2, 3. You see the holographic images? You see how it can reflect off the glass? You know, like the dome. Don't screw yourself. You know, you can stop. When you're at peace with yourself, you'll stop judging other people. And that's the key, because you know how if you judge yourself, when people judge themselves, when you beat yourself up all the time, and you don't truly understand why your thoughts are popping in your head, you just think it's you. The key is to stop judging other people. It seems like it would be the other way around. Like if you stop judging yourself, then you'll stop judging other people. But that's not the truth, because this window's stuck. When you lay off of other people, you'll tend to lay off of yourself. If you're the type of person that beats yourself up all the time, it's because you constantly judge other people for what they are, what they're doing, why they're not doing it. And then you're not being yourself when you do that. When you were being yourself, you let people be. You give them free will. You allow them to hang themselves with the rope, you know, like Judas did. He gave himself enough rope, and then he went back to his place. After he was done doing his job, he went back to his place and he rested for, you know, a while. So now you have to just mind your own business. If you can just mind your own business, you will be perfectly fine. Trust me. So stop judging people. Be yourself. Once you are yourself, you stop judging other people. You'll stop beating yourself up too. You know those thoughts that you don't know that just pop in your head? You know the habits that you do that you have no idea? You know, here's a habit, right? You know, some people, when they're done talking, you might even be one of them. When you're done talking, let's say you're telling a story, and at the end you're like, you know what I mean? Or you do, if you're looking for acceptance for something, and then at the end of your sentence you do that breathing thing, like you're like, do you do that? I showed my wife that she does it all the time. She had no idea. And then what happened was she started catching herself doing it. And then she's like, what? Oh my God, I just did it. I'm like, I know. Do you realize that you do that all the time? At the end of your sentences, you do it. It's almost like a laugh, but not really. It's kind of like, here's exactly what it is. When you are done saying what you're saying, you feel a little uncomfortable. So therefore you do that. Or you do that, you know what I mean? Or you do that, remember? Or you know what I'm saying? You know? Those unnecessary words. When you kick the unnecessary habits that you have, like those extra words and those extra things that you do, you'll realize that those little tiny extra things that you do that are unnecessary also pop into your head. If you don't realize that you're like the kind of person that you're done talking and you're like, realize it, notice it. Are you a talker? Are you a end of the sentence breather? That you breathe at the end because you feel a little uncomfortable about the acceptance of what you're saying to the next person, so you got to kind of like end it on a I'm telling you, I bet you half of you guys do that and you don't even know it. Right? So when you stop doing that, you'll start to catch on to the habits, the unnecessary little, it's nothing. Like, it's not right or wrong. It just is. It is what it is. And then when you catch on to it, you'll stop doing it. You'll catch yourself. Here's what happens. You'll notice that you do it, and then you'll be like, what the fuck, I can't stop doing it. What the hell is wrong with me? Because my wife had said it first, like, what am I? And then she started making fun of herself because she's seeing that she's doing it. But when you stop doing it for good, you'll stop using unnecessary words. You'll stop with the ums and the ends and the it's all unnecessary. You'll realize that when you stop doing those little tiny habits. Again, it's not right or wrong. It's just what it is. What it is. If you're a so forth and so on, and all the other sayings that Richie from Boston says, and if you do that, you're also trying to buy time to continue to read your script too, which is the main reason why people on the news say and because they're trying to stretch and slow down the words so they can catch up to what they're reading. And that's what happens. When you stop doing that, you'll learn that you also tend to judge people for what they are, what they do, what they say, what they're not doing. The things in somebody else's life. Here's what happens. When you do that, you get yourself worked up. Then you try to control the situation in their life, and you can't. Therefore, you might as well bang your head against this piece of wood right here, or the wall, sheetrock. Just bang your head against it. You'll get the same result. When you stop banging your head against it, you'll realize, you know what it is? I care way too much for other human beings because I want them to do what's right. And I feel like it's right what I'm doing in my life, so therefore I'm going to tell that person how to live their life, which would be right in my eyes. If you don't do it that way, you're going to piss me off. Why do you care so much? Let it go. Let them live their life. You live yours. As soon as you start living your own life and you let them live theirs, here's what happens. The moment right now, at 11 minutes and 12 seconds into this video, as soon as you're done, put the latch on it. Put the latch on, right? Set it in place. And then just enjoy the moments that you live in right now.